We looked at Aries and we looked at Taurus. We're looking at the covering of the coat of skin over the invisible spiritual form. And we're looking at the spiritual form, or those parts of the physical body that correspond with the astral body and the power that works through the astral body. See if I was, yes, I was wise enough to do that. Oh, thank you much. I certainly appreciate that. You want to zoom in on these there more, man? We talked about Aries, the head, who is Gad of the 12 tribes of Israel. The first point we pointed out is that if you count the sons of Jacob, you will discover that there are 13 sons of Jacob, not 12. How can that be? Easy, because there are no sons of Jacob. Jacob is a symbological representation of 12 personalities that we keep meeting every day in different aspects of these 12 anywhere on planet Earth. They are the only 12 people on planet Earth. One of the reasons why it is wise and helpful to get to know this knowledge of astrology, as mapped out by your ancient parents over expectedly or suspectedly a period of 100,000 years or 40,000 years. We don't know which one is correct, but there are such records that take it beyond Europe, most assuredly, who tried to give the impression that the Ethiopian, the Hindu, did not know anything about astrology until the British invaded India. Oh well, let's not get off on that one. What we're looking at is found in a book, or two books, one titled The 12 Powers of Man, which I recommend for every American Negro colored person who is trying to become something other than a Negro colored person, and also The Healing Secrets of the Ages by Catherine Ponder, which is where you will find these pictographics and a reasonable explanation of these glands and their meaning, not as clear as I will give them, of course. Of course, I have the advantage being able to work with both astrology and physiology. Supersedes what Charles Fillmore is doing in his, or had done in his work. But very helpful work indeed. You put those down there. The head Gad, the son, one of the sons of Jacob, which is equated with Aries, which is the head, which is where Godhood really happens first. Okay, the word Head and hood are synonyms. Childhood, boy, girlhood, man, womanhood leads to godhood. Godhead. Okay? That's Aries. Then we move to Taurus, the throat chakra or throat center. The power of the spoken word is who in the 12 sons of Jacob, my dear? My. Asher is Taurus. And the secret is found not in the sign or even in the symbol given by the astrologer, but by the two. Asher is Asaroth, is Asarah, Asaruth, which is the symbol of Venus. Taurus is governed by Venus. Taurus is a feminine sign. Okay. Without that information about Asher, one can misplace the symbolic representation of Asher in relationship to the throat center. Okay? Or who Taurus is in biblical Codex Inscriptus. The tape is available if you would like to have that information. The next sign is Gemini. And Gemini is given as, anybody know? Would like to take a shot at it? Well, that's one of the near there. What son of Jacob is Gemini? Can you hear yourself talking? Because I can't.
I'm thinking.
Oh, you're thinking out loud. Okay. Well, your thinking is well-founded. It is Simon or Simeon and Levi, which is one. The key is that's not two people, but twin, which is what Gemini is a symbolic representation of. That's why there are only 12 instead of 13 sons of Jacob. Then, when you look at the 12 tribes of Israel in the book of Revelation, Levi is missing. Then, when you look at, as we will in a minute, the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 33, Levi is not mentioned. Okay, we're getting ready to do that now. So that we see this code, we see this set pattern structured by those who were inspired of God. They were called Kabbalists, and one of them, as Brother Browder points out, was perhaps Shakespeare, because that's his language. Thou, thine, thus, and thou. That is not God's language. Even though the brothers still try to pray, oh Lord, thou, if thine, and if the all of it. Damn. As if the universe does not speak English. You know, but that's the problem of adolescency in things spiritual. The black minister is simply copying his teacher, the white minister. He's not questioning anything that the white boy said about this book. This is the book. You're now the Lord's servant. Go out and preach the word. And half of them out down the street can't even pronounce it. 1/10 of the words in the damn book, let alone know what they mean. Yeah. But that's belief. See? We're talking about knowledge. We're talking about knowing the truth. And the truth, when you know it, sets you free from doubt, fear, ignorance, mistakes, and weakness. And thereby, eventually,